My name's Ron Licardo. I was in the Air Force. In 1968, I received head injury, neck injury, shoulder injury, spine injury, right leg injury, and for years I suffered. Let me back up a little bit. My neck, my head injury is okay. My brain swelled, and that's normal now. My neck, I have a neck injury with bone splinters in my neck. My shoulder, which has been operated on, it's been reconstructed. Had a shoulder separation. Before I used your product, I would have to lift my arm like this. Now, I just sprayed myself, but I have to watch it coming down because the injury is still there. I have a spinal injury. I have spinal disc disease due to my injury. I have 4 screws holding my foot together, and the orthopedic surgeon wanted to remove the screws, but I sprayed myself before I went down there, and he couldn't believe it the way I walked in. He squeezed my foot and he said, "Do you feel any pain?" I said, "No." He said, "Can you feel me squeezing your foot?" And I said, "Yes, I can." Because I was in so much pain, he wanted to take the 4 screws out of my right foot and fuse it. As to what he meant by fuse, I'm not an orthopedic surgeon. I have no idea what that means. But my motion, the damage, and let me reiterate this. The injury is there. It doesn't heal you. It just helps you from day to day to sleep normal, to walk normal, and have a healthy, active life. Now, the motion of my neck, I have to be careful because I have more motion now to both sides. And I could hear the grinding inside. Before I sprayed my neck, I could only go to there because that's my comfort zone. Same on each side. So when I drive a vehicle, I have to be extremely careful. But like I said, I've turned some of my friends onto this. They're all veterans. They joined the Cannabis Club. One of my friends, 11 surgeries. The other, scoliosis of the spine. And he cut weeds for 8 hours after using a roll-on. And I don't know what else to say. Is you have to try different options. Some people get relief from smoking, some get relief from cream, some from the spray. I'm going to try another option. When I get a chance, I'm experimenting. I'm going to try the roll-on and see how much relief and how long it lasts. I've used synthetic heroin prescribed by the military. They've shot me up in my earlier years with morphine. And we've progressed up the ladder. I am now using, which I parked it to the curb, hydrocodone. I still have them. And right in case there's an emergency where this doesn't, where it stops working or for any reason, I'll take my hydrocodone. I've had friends in the military that have taken the hardcore drugs that were prescribed by the VA. They ended up with, if I'm answering the question correctly, ended up with liver and kidney disease. And I don't think that marijuana or the use of it leads to kidney or any other type of disease. I'm totally in favor of the use of cannabis. It's like any other. People say, oh, they abuse it. I could go anywhere and get any type of drug on the street, whether it be pills, heroin, or whatever. No, it'll never be 100% controlled. It's up to the doctors to use their brains to say, hey, instead of injecting this guy, ruining his liver and his kidneys, let me prescribe, especially for cancer patients, AIDS patients that can't eat, I'm not a doctor. If they can smoke it, give them a pill where they get their appetite back and at least get some nutrition in their body. But as far as the federal government, it's a joke. And the federal government is a joke. Because, and the reason why I say this is if this ever got spread to the general population that don't know about cannabis clubs, it would destroy the pharmaceutical companies, literally put them out of business. Literally. Because it probably costs them 2 cents to make a pill and they sell it to you for $1.25. Whereas, I don't know the laws. I think if you are a patient, you're allowed to grow so much on your own instead of having to run down to the drugstore. You just grow your little plant, and I'm not saying that sell it to your neighbor. Even if your neighbor has a headache, they should see a doctor. Cannabis should be prescribed, whatever. But doctors need to forget about their education, because a lot of doctors, they educated the common sense right out of them.